Hello, this is Film Nerd Talks Films, and this is my review for Bad Neighbours 2. Now, this film is awful. This film is absolutely awful. I had an awful time watching this film. So I guess I'll just get straight into this. An instant problem with this film is it is very short on jokes, at least good ones at least, and it keeps returning to this one joke that was that's kind of funny in the beginning, but then it just gets so ridiculous and it gets so boring. So Mac and Kelly, the two, the husband and wife trying to sell a house. Their daughter keeps picking up and playing with a dildo. Now this joke was funny at first, then it was used again, and then again, and again, and it got so annoying. Like, it got so ridiculously annoying. It's very short on jokes, and gross out humour didn't really appeal to me either. Like, I don't know what's so funny about someone's wife vomiting on her husband's face. That's just disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. And I mean, that's not even the worst of this film. I mean, I guess to get down to my real problem with this film is that it's so ugly. It is such an ugly film. I guess you could call her the main protagonist, Shelby, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, an actress who I personally really love. Yeah, the character of Shelby is so shallow and nasty, and it's unbelievable, all around unbelievable. Like, all she wants to do is party and party and party. And she can't even give this couple 30 days. She can't even spare this couple 30 days. She can't not party for 30 days. I mean, what's wrong with what's wrong with going out, getting what's wrong with going out, getting drunk, staying in, getting hammered? There are things in between parties that you can, but no, she wants to party. Very loud, very obnoxious partying. She can't even give this couple 30 days just so they can sell a house. So, yeah, so shallow, so nasty, so inconsiderate. So yeah, she's just all around such an awful character.
I don't know, to be honest.
And what she does in this film is just, it's like, she steals the fun. I don't care about spoilers because I absolutely hate this film. I just want to get my thoughts out. Believe me when I say I'm not spoiling much, but she steals both Mac and Beth, our two, the couple. Her and her friend, they steal both Mac and Beth's phone, and then they're sending texts to them. They're sending texts to them like it's like you know, playing with their feelings, like it's their actual, like it's husband texting wife, you know, playing with their feelings, sending them out of their way, messing them 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 around. There's a word for that. Cyberbullying. It's called cyberbullying, and it does not make for comedy, Mr. Director. It does not make for comedy. Okay? It doesn't. I don't even know your name, and I don't care to. So that's I hate this film. So then, anyway, so, and what follows is absolutely horrid, and people in my theatre, they were laughing. They were laughing at this, and it ain't funny. And once again, I reiterate, it isn't funny. You know, I mean, this shouldn't be condoned. This should not be condoned. Because she can't find her, Kelly can't find her husband because he's all the way in Sydney, Australia. So she goes to his friend's workplace. He says he doesn't know where Mac is, so she slaps him about 4 times before hitting him with a keyboard. A keyboard. A keyboard. He even says that broke the skin. Like that broke. You know, like people were laughing at this in my theatre. It's not funny. You got cyberbullying followed by abuse. Not funny, Mr. Director. Not funny. In fact, what is your name? Nicholas Stoller? Listen, Nicholas. It ain't funny, alright? You should be ashamed. Cyberbullying and abuse. This film is so ugly. This film is so freaking ugly. There's nothing redeemable about this film. There is one scene that made me laugh, and that's when when Mac and Beth are stealing the weed from Shelby and her girls, because it was only funny because it was so absurd. But this film is awful. I wouldn't recommend it. It is so ugly. It's horrid. By the end of it, it's like, you know, they're trying to make out. By the end of the film, it's like they're trying to shine through this message that's been buried deep in all the crap. But no, just no. It's so awful, and Zac Efron isn't good in this film either. I mean, if you ask me, he just comes off as an egotistical jerk. In fact, none of the characters in this film shine in any way. But they all shine in very negative ways. Very negative ways. Terrible characters. Awful film overall. I mean, just with the context of it, it's got no story. It's got no story. But overall, what this film shows and tries to pass off as comedy is not comedy. It's a crappy script, crappy story, characters are really ugly, characters are really ugly, inside and out. I don't like to call Chloe Grace Moretz ugly, but I hate this film. Sorry, Chloe, you are beautiful, But in this film, you just come across as ugly, both inside and out. You are beautiful in everything else you do. Just stop starring in films like this. I would give Bad Neighbours. I don't rank it. I don't rank it. If I did rank it, I'd give it a star. Barely watchable. I wouldn't recommend it. Now, I want to make friends on this channel. I want people to actually subscribe to me, to like my videos and all. So if I've said anything to upset anyone, I'm sorry. But I think my opinions are pretty valid. I think my opinion is pretty true on this. I think my thoughts are pretty clear on this. I think my opinion is pretty true. I hope better movies are on the horizon, and I'm sure they are. So this was my review for Bad Neighbours 2, and I will see you on my next review. Goodbye.